Hello, friends. How are you doing? Do we realize that whatever we do as Christians, we should always ask to know if it's the will of the Father? You know, we can't just do everything because people are doing it and we do it. Because this is what I feel like doing, then I can do it. This is what I want to do. So when you ask this what I want to do, you should ask the question, is this what God wants me to do? Is this His will for us, to do it? We should always ask questions when we want to do things like that. Am I in the will of the Father? What I feel like doing now, what I want to do, is that what God wants me to do? Knowing the will of the Father makes us live a life that is pleasing to Him, because we should not forget, He created us. And for every one of us, we all have our different purpose, in life. When people say, may I fulfill purpose, it's not the purpose you think you want to fulfill, but what God created every one of us to fulfill on earth, because we all have different purposes. So we should ask, this thing I'm doing, am I in the will of the Father? Always learn to know the will of God, concerning anything you want to do. Then you are sure that you are pleasing the Father. If you are doing, just like if as a child, your parents are going out and they tell you, okay, so by 12 o'clock, I want you to put beans on the fire. By 5 o'clock, please, I want you to go and do so thing and do so thing. That is what he wants. That's what that parent wants the children to do. If you go and do something else, for example, you say, this room is dirty, and you take a broom and you spend another 1 hour sweeping your father's room. You're actually sweeping it. You want it to be clean, right? You're sweeping your father's room. Then they come inside and they ask, I told you to put beans on the fire. I told you to go, to so place by 5. Did you go? No. Okay, did you put the beans on the fire? No. What were you doing? I was trying to keep your room clean. For crying out loud, did I tell you to do that? I intended working on that tomorrow, but this is important today. I said, do this. So it wasn't wrong for the child to, want to keep, the parents' room clean, but that was not the will of the parents at that particular time. The instruction was, I want you today to put beans on the fire, and by 5 p.m., go do so thing. But you did not do it. Do you think they're going to be happy with you? They're not going to be happy with you. In fact, they'll say, you are a disobedient child. And the child keeps wondering. I'm sure a lot of us experienced it growing up. Shouldn't daddy be happy? Shouldn't mommy be happy now? How else can I even please my parents' self? They even tell me thank you for cleaning their room. Well, it was good to clean the room, but it was not their instruction that you should clean the room. Let us try. And that's exactly what we find ourselves doing. We are doing something. We are doing things. People saying that's doing things. But is that what God wants you to do? Is that what your Father wants you to do? That's exactly what He wants you to do. If you're not doing what He wants you to do, you can't please Him. So if we want to please the Father, it should be our prayer. Father Lord, I want to know your will. What would you have me do? This is 2025. Father Lord, what would you have me do? Concerning this, what would you have me do? Doing His will makes Him happy. We gladden His heart when we do His will, and He's happy with us. Like, yes, I told this child to do this, and this child is doing this. I told this child to do this, and this child is doing. I'm going to read Psalms 143, verse 10. It says, teach me to do your will, so that I may please you, for you are my God. That should be our prayer. Teach me, O Lord, to do your will, that I may please you. Let that be our prayer. God bless.